So before we even get into this box, yes, Shining Sunrise just dropped today, but before we get there, I did not King of Games. I made it to Legend Rank 3, and I just didn't. I didn't make it. Boo, you suck. Yeah, I know. Go ahead and just, add it on to me. It's all good. They updated Triple D. They nerfed it a little bit. So we're just going to kind of work out the kinks and kind of go from there. But yes, Konami just dropped a new box today, Shining Sunrise. And I mean, unless you already have an Elemental Hero deck, this could be a good box for you. Elemental Hero, yes, Elemental Heroes, if I could talk, are getting big boost question mark, or is it just a boost? But I do not have an Elemental Hero deck. I don't want to build one either. I'm kind of saving my gems. We got like a month until the new world Vrains comes out. So I'm going to save all my gems, wait for the new world, possibly the first Link deck. But until then, let's just kind of go over this box. First off, if you guys like it, and if, let me know down in the comments below if you think this is going to push Elemental Hero back up into the top tiers, or is it just like, just a little bit of a boost? But yeah, let me know down below. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first fusion card for Elemental Heroes that was just added is Elemental Hero Sunrise. Takes 2 hero monsters with different attributes, and it must be fusion summoned. Does that mean you can Monster Reborn it? Maybe. I don't know. Monsters you control gain 200 attack for each different attribute you control. You can only use each of the following once per turn. This card is special summon, fusion summon. You can add a miracle fusion from your deck to your hand, which is nice. When an attack is declared involving another hero monster you control, you can target a card on the field and destroy it. I kind of like that. So you get 2 out there, you're attacking with the other one, target a card on the field, fucking destroy it. Yeah. So that's pretty nice. Moving on. So this is the first fossil card that's listed anyway. I don't know if it's the first one in the game, but anyway, is this Fossil Warrior Skull King. Is this Jim's master monster? Like, is this his big monster? So it takes a rock type and 1 level 7 or higher monster. Okay. Must first be special summoned with Fossil Fusion, which is also in this box. It's a rare card. There's 6 of them, so you're going to pull those very easily. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing during your opponent's turn. Quick effect, you can target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, discard a card. If you do, special summon that monster to your field. Ooh. Ooh. And you can only use this effect once per turn. That is pretty damn nice. Your opponent got a card in their, or a monster in their graveyard that you really, really like during your opponent's turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grab that shit. It's pretty much during their turn. It's a monster reborn, kind of. Yeah. As long as discard it, special summon to your fucking field. Damn. It's got 2800 attack, which ain't bad. Ain't bad. Not the best, but it's really not bad. But I don't know Jim's deck at all. Like I've been saying for weeks now, I don't know any of the GX characters. Never watched it because I suck, but I'll start it soon. And this, another deck that I think has gotten a lot of help, especially in this box, Super Quantum Mech Beast. I guess that's just it, or maybe it's just Mech Beast. But yeah, Super Quantum Mech Beast, Magna Liger. Okay. Takes 2 level 5 monsters, and you want to summon it with this one right here. Let me tell you why. Cannot attack unless it has XC material. Okay, so if you monster reborn it, it ain't attacking. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, then target a monster on the field and destroy it. Which it seems like every other XC card that either comes out or is already in the game is pretty much that same effect. This effect can be activated during either player's turn if this card has Super Quantum Red Layer as its material. So you definitely want to make sure to have that as its material. During your opponent's turn, you're like, you know what? I don't want that monster on the field. Detach. Once per turn, you can attach a Super Quantum monster from your hand or field to this card as an XC material. So that's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty nice. Let's say they summon, I don't know, a galaxy card or something you don't like. You're like, nah, you know what? I don't like that. Blackluster Soldier, he's already been in the game, but he was added into this box. The only other way we've been able to get him is the special little boxes that every now and then it'll add. Moving on, Weathering Soldier. I think this is part of Jim's deck also. If it's destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can add Fossil Fusion or a card that specifically lists Fossil Fusion in its text, except this card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. During your phase, this card loses 600. It's, I think this card is already in the game when they drop Jim on, the 28th? Okay. So, Super Quantum Blue Layer, you're definitely going to want to use him for this XE card. We'll leave that. We'll cut that out. Anyway, you'll definitely want to use him for this XE card right here. When it's normal or special summon, you can add a Super Quant card from your deck to your hand, except this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target up to 3 Super Quant cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. You definitely want to use him in Super Quantal Mech Beast Grandma Pulse, because just like Mech Beast Magna Liger, this one can't attack unless it has a material. Once per turn, you can detach an XC material from this card to target a spell or trap on the field and destroy it. But it can be activated during either player's turn as long as it has Blue Layer as XC material. Once per turn, you can attach, just like the other one, attach a Super Quantum monster from your hand or field to this card. So Super Quantum is getting a couple good cards. Expect to see it in a little bit. This War Rock, is this like a new deck that's going to be centered around War Rocks? Can't be destroyed by an opponent's card effects. Can't be destroyed by card effects? When an attack is declared involving this card and an opponent's monster, you can negate that opponent's monster's effect this turn, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with its same original name. And then once per turn during a battle phase in which your Earth Warrior type monster battles, it's a quick effect. You can make all War Rock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack, so it could go to 28, or maybe if you got another Earth Warrior type monster. Until the end of your opponent's turn. Also, this card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Okay, this one right here, I'm kind of torn on. So is Cyber Angel gonna jump the tiers? Let's see. So Duel Links has changed its effect, as you can. This right here, that'll tell you, especially with Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, that Duel Links has had to change its effect. I guess because it's either too strong in the TCG. So Duel Links is like, yeah, we can't have that in the game right now. Which makes no sense. Nerf Triple D, but nothing else. And then you're going to start changing all these other cards' effects, but other decks are going to be great. You know what? Konami can suck my ass. But that's none of my business, right? So anyway, you can Ritual Summon it with a Machine Angel Ritual. If this card is Ritual Summoned, you can destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible that were special summoned from the extra deck. The extra deck is kind of key, especially with top decks being Odd Eyes, Triple D, Galaxy. Galaxy especially. If they get them XE cards out there, as soon as this is summoned, boom! Boom! If you summon this. And it's got 3,000 attack. Ooh, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. Ooh. Damn, could you imagine if somebody summoned from their extra deck 3 times? So they got 3 monsters out there. You ritual summon this, that's 1,500 damage. Right off the rip, just by summoning a monster. Whew. And if you do that, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Oh, so nuke the fucking field. As long as there's 3 monsters that were summoned from the extra deck, you can nuke it, take damage, and guess what? The card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Ooh. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field, shuffle a ritual monster from your graveyard into the deck, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Now, what was the effect? I can't remember what the TCG card is. It you can shuffle a ritual monster from your graveyard into the deck. Huh. Was it deck into the graveyard to negate it, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I read this card, or it's another card just like it. Cyber Angel, maybe, but I think it's the same effect. When a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field, you could shuffle a ritual monster, I think from your deck, or take one from your deck and put it in the graveyard and negate it and destroy the card. I don't know. Somebody will have to let me know. Let me know. Yeah, for real. Archfiend Eccentric is in here. It was also in the box, I think, along with Envoy at the beginning. I think so. Anyway, so that's the ultra rares right there. And now we're getting into the super rares. First, we'll go ahead and just kind of go here, because we're also getting Elemental Hero Prisma. Once per turn, reveal a fusion monster from your extra deck, then send one of the fusion materials whose name is specifically. Make sure it's specific. Oh god, if it's not specific, Konami's gonna absolutely have a field day with you. Listed on that card from your deck to the graveyard. This card's name becomes the set monsters until the end phase. I guess I can be actually pretty good, can't it? What's it take? Oh, just two different attributes. Oh, okay. And we also get Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. I kind of like this card. This card is normal summon. Target a level 4 or lower hero monster in your graveyard. Except this card, special summon it. If this card is used as fusion material for a hero monster and sent to the graveyard or banished, you can draw 2 cards. Pot agreed. Then discard a card. You can only use this effect once per turn and you can only use 1 effect per turn and only once that turn. Okay, so that's the 2 super rare elemental heroes that we're getting along with Sunrise. Yeah. Let's see. What does this do? All monsters you can detach and target. Add the target to your hand. Ugh. Okay. So, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist is getting just a little help. Just a little bit. Just a fusion card. It takes 2 Beast Warrior monsters. If this card is special summoned, you can inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each fire formation, spell, or trap you control. Okay. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can send 1 face-up fire formation, spell, or trap you control to the graveyard. Then target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. Oh. Oh, it's only during the battle phase. You can send 1 face-up. Oh, okay. Summon it. Go to the battle phase. Fire formation Tinky out there? Yeah, send it to the graveyard. Target a card your opponent controls and absolutely destroy it. Huh. You can use each effect once per turn. That's pretty nice. All right. We've went over that. Dark Beckoning. This is kind of... Are we going to start seeing more of like little Uriah, Haman, and Ravel? Except you can only use this effect once per turn during your... You can normal summon 1 fiend in addition. Because there's this... Let's see. Super Quantum Red Lair we went over. The Storm Monarch's been in the game. Chaos Summoning Beast, which is also going with a Lord of Searing Flames, Lord of Striking Thunder, or Lord of Phantasms deck. You contribute this card special summon from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add a Fallen Paradise from your deck to your hand. You can only... Wow. Tribute this card to special summon from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. We're going to have to make another video on what Uriah, Haman, and Ravel do. And it's not limited. So you can get 3. So this is going to be easy to draw. Oh, Lord. We're going to have to go... We're going to have to make another video, guys. That's just all that's going to happen. Yikes! Miracle Rupture, which is going to go along with the fossils that were just dropped with gems. Send a level 4 lower rock type from your deck to the graveyard. Then if fossil... What? Monster from your deck... Okay, yeah. If Fossil Fusion is in your graveyard, draw a card. You can only activate this card once per turn. I do like that it's changing it up a little bit with gem... I'd have to go over the skills, but like where you can fusion summon using 1 card and then like your opponent's card. And I like this. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, target a monster in your opponent's graveyard. Discard a card, special summon it. Man, could you imagine? They're like, hey, during my opponent's turn, I'm going to try to get something out of the graveyard. Or actually, scratch that. So... He puts something in his graveyard, and he's like, okay, I'm getting ready to get a card to give me that card in the graveyard. And then you're like, Yachts! And you're like, oh, quick effect, I'm going to snatch that card, ruin your play, and it stays on the field. So it's a change of heart, but out of the graveyard. It's a monster reborn. Out. Dear Lord. I don't think it's really going to jump to the top tier. Now, I mean, like, power rankings wise, I think it'll be used a lot just because new cards, new deck. People are going to experiment with it. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere fast yet. I still think it needs a little help. Skull Knight, has this already been in here? Level 5 or 6 must be special summoned with Fossil Fusion. If this card attacks, it piercing. When this attacking card destroys a monster by battle, you can activate this effect. This card can make a second attack in a row. 2400 attack. Okay, you can banish this card from your graveyard and then target a monster on the field and destroy it. That's a nice card. All right. Super Quantum Mech King Great Magnus. Okay, so 3 level 12. Holy shit. So we're getting another Super Quantal. This card is sent to the graveyard. Special summon 3 Super Quantal Mech Beast XD monsters with different names from your graveyard. Is this going to be hard to summon? This card gains these effects based on the number of XD materials with different names attached to it. 2 or more. Once per turn during either... This will be the most common. During either player's main phase, you can detach from this card. Shuffle a card on the field into the deck. 4 or more. It is unaffected by card effects. Oh! Except Super Quant. Holy shit. It's unaffected. Unaffected. Book of Moon. Don't work. Floodgate. Don't work. Lightning Vortex. Don't work. Unaffected by card effects. So you can't banish it either? If you do 4 or more, damn. 6 or more. Your opponent cannot add cards from the deck to the hand by card effects. Oof! And then here's Fossil Fusion. By banishing, mention on it from any graveyards, except for materials with a specific graveyard requirement listed. If you banish monsters from both graveyards, neither player can target that special summon monster with monster effects. Oh, this is monster effects. Okay. I was about to say. Like, you tell me I can't target that card? Okay. If a face-up Fossil Fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card from the graveyard to your hand. You can only use this effect. Damn, that sucks. So, destroy their fusion card. They're getting that right back. You better try to GG him. A couple more Super Quantum, War Rock. You must control War Rock. When a monster your opponent controls activates, negate it. Okay. During the battle phase, when your opponent activates or monster effect, negate it. Okay, so that Hyper Blaze. Oh yeah. Was it this one? To special summon using its own procedure. You can also use face down traps you control. Once per battle, when an attack is declaring involving your Uriah, you can send 1 trap from your hand or deck to the graveyard. It becomes a number of face-up traps on the field. Okay. For rest of this turn. Once per turn, you can discard a card, add to your hand, or special summon Uriah, Haman, or Raviel from your graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. Holy shit. So this is Monster Reborn for the Uriah, Haman, or Raviel. Is it Raviel or Ravel? From your graveyard, ignore... Okay, we're going to have to make another video. Are we going to do a double upload today? Stick around. Another couple more fusions for Jim. This card can make 1 rock monster in your graveyard plus a level 5 or 6 mod. Okay. This card can make up to 2 attacks. When this card destroys an opponent's, you can flip forward to your damage. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target a spell on the field, destroy it. Okay. So when they're in the graveyard, they're still fucking your opponent's field up. Level 4 must be thrown. This card can make up 2 attacks. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add Time Stream from your deck to your hand. Okay. And we're going to get some more. So it looks like if you face this deck, don't put anything in defense. Add Fossil Fusion from your deck to your hand. Oh. Okay. Skull Buggy's already in here. Yep. Phantasm, Emperor, whatever. 3 level 10 monsters. Cool. Zombie Warrior, Skull Servant, and Battle Warrior. This is everybody's favorite card right here. I know everybody was waiting for the box to drop to get Zombie Warrior. Doesn't even have an effect. It's so fucking good. This card is off the charts. If you guys are not using this card, what are you doing? You're just costing yourself money. You can either target... Control, cut this... okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can find... Fire Formation. I feel like this has been in the game. What's Chain Strike do? Chain Link 2 or higher. Jackpot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All these other cards, we'll have to... 2 Earth Warrior type Synchro monsters. I could summon that. Noble Knight Joan. It's already been in the game. Raging Earth. Okay. Hero Heart. Driving Snow. Kid Guard Monster Recovery. Target 1 monster you control that is owned by you. Shuffle it into... Okay. Draw a card. Okay. Okay. Legacy of Heroes. Been in the game. Been in the game. Fake Hero. Special summon Elemental Hero monster from your hand. The monster cannot attack and returns to the hand during the end phase. That's... It doesn't matter if you use a diffusion summon, alright? Robin Zombie. Okay. Turn to the bottom of the deck. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to put shit from my opponent's graveyard back into their deck? Alright. So kind of in a nutshell, a cluster cluck of a nutshell. This is kind of the new box. Elemental Hero support. Fossils. Like I said, if I start, probably by the time you're watching this, I'm probably going to be streaming, and I'm going to ask all my viewers if they're either building this deck or if they've already done it, and I want to play against it a couple times. I just kind of want to see how good it is. As of right now, I have no intention of building either the hero deck or the fossils right now, because like I said, we're a month and a day away from September, which is, I'm pretty sure, when Vrains is going to come out. Everybody's been telling me September, so I'm sticking to what they say. So if I'm wrong, don't blame me, blame them. Cyber Angel, we're going to see how it is. If it jumps to the top of the charts, we'll be a meta tool and we'll build it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just kind of that in a nutshell. Let me know down below what you guys think. What's the best card in this box? Is it worth pulling all of them? I guess if you have Elemental Hero and if you really want this for your Cyber Angels, then I would say yes. But yeah, let me know down below your fossil decks. Are they any good? And yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord, watch me on Twitch. It's right there. !Discord. Yeah, show me your decks, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not torn yet. Nothing really blows my mind. There's a lot of good cards in this, but nothing's really blowing my mind like, oh god, I gotta do it now. But yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the fucking like button. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Poop your pants. Change your diaper. Smile. I don't know. Do something. I'm out of here. Love y'all. We'll either see you live or in the next one.